Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed vows to head to the war front to lead soldiers battling Tigray rebels, and disgraced U.S. actor Kevin Spacey asked to pay more than $30 million to House of Cards studio. This is TRT World's Daily News Brief for Tuesday, November 23rd. The Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has announced he will lead his army from the battlefront against advancing rebel forces in a statement on social media. His remarks come as rival Tigray forces close in on the capital Addis Ababa, prompting the government to declare a state of emergency earlier this month. Thousands of people have already been killed in the war between government forces and fighters from the northern Tigray region. At least 45 people have been killed in western Bulgaria when a bus with North Macedonian plates caught fire on a highway, officials said. There were children among the victims, and 7 people with burns were rushed to the hospital in the capital Sofia, local news reported. The cause of the accident has yet to be determined. The driver of the car that plowed into a Christmas parade in the U.S. state of Wisconsin will be charged with multiple counts of intentional homicide. 5 people were killed and 48 injured when the suspect drove an SUV into the crowd in Waukesha. Police say he left the scene of a domestic dispute minutes before and that there is no evidence that the incident was a terrorist attack. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko says he does not want confrontation with Poland, but he says that if the situation at the border remains the same, war will be unavoidable. Lukashenko has called on European leaders to work with Minsk to solve the migrant crisis. He proposed Germany take in 2,000 migrants and that the remaining 5,000 be repatriated, a request Berlin has rejected. Poland and its Western allies have accused Minsk of instigating the crisis. And finally, Kevin Spacey and his production company must pay the studio behind House of Cards more than $30 million because of losses brought on by his firing for sexual misconduct. A document filed in Los Angeles Supreme Court requesting a judge's approval of the ruling says the arbitrators found that Spacey violated his contract's demands for professional behavior. MCR, the studio behind House of Cards, had to fire Spacey, halt production of the show's 6th season, rewrite it to remove Spacey's central character, and shorten it from 13 to 8 episodes to meet deadlines. The 62-year-old Oscar winner's career came to an abrupt halt in 2017 as the Me Too movement gained momentum. And that's your daily news brief from TRT World.